Hi, it's Pastor Deb Marzahn from Crossroads Church in Lakeville and Inver Heights, and today is my day to lead you in a short devotional. We call it Devo with a Crossroads staff member, and we try to do it right around the lunch hour every day. And we try to tie it in with whatever the sermon series is and whatever the sermon was last Sunday. And so right now we are talking about loving solutions in different sorts of relationships. Hi, Roxy. Thanks for tuning in. About loving relationships, and more specifically, we were talking about partnering with church partners. Part of our loving relationships is the partnerships that we build, and partnerships that we were referring to are the mission teams and mission groups that we work with. And since Roxy, since you tuned in, one of them I'd like to mention that we partner with is the many different places Miss Roxy and her husband and family, they raise vegetables in their garden, and then they donate them on behalf of Crossroads Church. And we have been receiving many thank yous lately for those, by the way. Hi, Cody Cooper, welcome. And so, that's been a real blessing to partner with some of the food shelves and some of the different ministries, the senior residences that Roxy's been bringing those to at Crossroads. I could give you a whole list of ones that we have been so blessed to partner with. Breakthrough Ministries, the Sheridan Story, lots of food shelves like Second Harvest and Community Cares Incorporated and Open Door Pantry. We are always partnering with folks like that. 360 Communities, of course, we do lots of joint ministries. The Sandwich Man, downtown Minneapolis. Just to name a few. And then we were so blessed last Sunday because one of our missionaries, one of our other ministry partners, Ray Hansen from Rio Bravo Ministries in Reynosa, Mexico, came and was our guest speaker. And we've known Ray for, almost 30 years. I think it's 28, maybe 29. We can't even remember. It's been so many years. And we always take a trip, and you probably heard this if you watched the devotionals from Pastor Paul or Pastor Dan earlier this week, but we take a week down between Christmas and New Year's to Reynosa, Mexico. Some folks fly down and we pick them up at the McAllen Airport. Some ride the church coach bus with us down, and we'll spend 4 or 5 days doing ministry in the orphanage in Reynosa. And it's interesting, those of you, if you've never served in a mission setting before, if you've never gone on a mission trip, I challenge you to do so at some point in your life, and you will leave that experience a changed person forever. I think we have this mentality that when we go to help others, we're doing them a favor, right? But the beauty of it is honestly, we are blessed in ways beyond measure when we have the opportunity to serve others. I believe God wired us that way. The scripture that comes to mind is 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Read the whole chapter. It talks about how each of us are gifted with special passions or gifts. We call them gifts of the Spirit. And why it is so important for us to each have different gifts. That if we all had the same gift, we would not be able to do much at all in ministry or in life. We can't do it all. We can't be all things to all people. We're not wired that way, but we are wired to do something very specific, that when we work with others who have complementary gifts and we do things together, we can do so much more together than we can, just one of us or very few of us. So I challenge you to read 1 Corinthians chapter 12. And I also challenge you, mission trip or partner, find a partnership ministry or partnership group that you can work with, where you can receive that blessing, but you can also give that blessing to others. And so I like to give challenges. That's my challenge for you is, and then feedback. Give me feedback if there is somebody, some organization that you've signed up with, and how did that experience go? Share that with the rest of us, because that's encouragement, and it is also just a nice way for us to connect with each other and hear about more opportunities to do missions work, ministry work, serving of some kind. And if you said, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to look, well, you could look us up at Crossroads Church, because I just gave you a list of some of the ones we do. But there's also a website you could go to that we've been working with more and more in this last year, and it's called Just Serve. So if you log on to justserve.com, and you can look at all the different ministry opportunities that are in your area, and again, to be blessed, but also to be a blessing. So with that, let's close in a quick word of prayer. Dear most holy and loving God, we thank you for, first of all, a gorgeous day again today. Thank you for the opportunity to hear your word throughout the week from the different staff members and from Ray Hansen on Sunday, Lord, that reminds us that we are all gifted in so many ways, but especially with specific gifts and passions, Lord, that we are to use to further your kingdom and to just to enjoy life more fully by serving using those gifts. And so, Lord, I just pray that for those who don't know what those are, or those who have them, they might have an inkling of what they are, but they're not serving right now, maybe in a way, Lord, to really fulfill themselves and fulfill your mission. I just pray that those folks, Lord, will seek that out. And for the rest of the day, just pray that there be a blessing in everyone's life, and that they know that that comes from you. So all of these things in God's holy and precious name. Have a great day, you guys. God bless. Take care.